February is set to be a huge month for indie games with a stack of new games dropping. In this video, I'm going to be going through 15 new indie games coming in February. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and get caffeinated, and let's dive into some great upcoming games. Detective Ridelle is a point-and-click detective game where you play as Detective Ridelle as she journeys on a mysterious train. You'll interact with a host of different characters also aboard the train, and before you know it, you'll be getting locked into places by the strange concierge under the guise of a puzzle-solving aspect to your train trip. Your trip soon takes a nefarious turn, with your trip turning into a murder mystery. You'll have a variety of different puzzles to solve, and you'll need to talk to everyone on board to figure out who the murderer is. This looks set to be a fun mystery game for the budding detective and is releasing February 5th. If a psychological horror puzzler is more your speed, CleM is just that, but with an oddly cute graphic style. In this narrative-driven adventure game, you'll awaken in a world that feels oddly familiar, but with no memory of how you got there. The only thing giving you any indication of what you need to do is a notebook labelled CleM. You'll set off on an explorative adventure with puzzles intertwined into the gameplay and a whole range of enchanted toys to craft. With a dark storyline to follow, this is a great pick for the puzzle lover and is releasing February 6th. Take news to the next level in Newstower. In this tycoon/management game, you'll become the editor of your own newspaper, and it'll be up to you to decide what type of paper you want to run. You'll need to hire staff, choose what stories to cover and which ones to print, all whilst balancing your audience's demands and pressures from the local mafia. There's a range of different stories you can cover, and as you expand, you can print and cover more and more stories, working your way up to being the best paper in the city. Newstower looks like a whole lot of management fun and is releasing in early access February 13th. Dive into a unique shared puzzle game set in a fantasy world in Islands of Insight. You'll play as a seeker on a journey full of exploration and puzzle solving as you walk the path of discovery through a breathtaking open world. There's no shortage of puzzles in this game, with over 10,000 puzzles in 24 different categories, and you can truly let your curiosity guide your gameplay with no set storyline, just a whole lot of puzzles. With online co-op functionality, you can recruit your friends on your puzzle solving adventure or spend your days solo as you explore. Islands of Insight looks set to be a puzzle lover's dream, and you can enter the islands from February 13th. Enter the world of Agra in the precision platformer Telmari. This game has over 100 handcrafted levels of platforming goodness to explore, and features a pretty neat plunge bow that allows you to jump higher and faster, take out enemies, and navigate the levels differently depending on how you use it. With a cute hand-drawn style, you'll help Telmari save her sunflowers on her journey to the elusive demon tree, and you can get exploring from February 16th. Were you one of those kids that couldn't be taken to the museum because you try and touch everything? Well, in Please Touch the Artwork too, you can touch art to your heart's content. In fact, you actually need to be able to play the game. In the second installment in the Touch the Artwork series, you'll need to help a lost skeleton artist find its way home. You'll need to explore a hand-painted universe, solving puzzles and finding hidden objects in a variety of iconic paintings, and trying to restore the cracks in the fabric of those paintings. This is a perfect game for the hidden object lover and is coming out February 19th. If you love an idle skilling game, Idle Fields brings a new farming spin on this genre. In a 2D world environment, you'll grow crops, fish, cook, decorate your house, and take care of animals. There's a whole range of different skills you can level up, including farming, husbandry, cooking, woodcutting, and construction, and there's a bunch of different achievements to unlock too. With automation available, this is a great farming sim choice for someone who wants more casual experience, and you can play Idle Fields from February 20th. Furnishing apartments just got a whole lot cuter and cozier in Furnish Master. In this sandbox decorating game, you'll be able to furnish apartments, houses, commercial buildings, and more. There's a huge catalogue of different items to furnish your space with, colour customization options, and really cool lighting functionality, so you can make some really amazing spaces with intricate designs. Furnish Master has freeform building, so you have a lot of flexibility with your designs, and with sandbox or story modes, you can choose how much of a challenge you want this game to be. Furnish Master looks set to be an amazing building/decorating sim, and you can play from February 20th. Hold on to your horses because we're getting another open world survival crafter. In Nightingale, you're set out on a journey of survival and adventure, stepping into the shoes of a realm walker and, well, walking between different realms. Set in the dangerous Fey realms, you'll need to gather, craft, and survive while you learn to navigate the web of trans-dimensional portals and hopefully find the magical city of Nightingale, which is the last known city for humanity. Nightingale takes a steampunk/Victorian era spin on the survival crafted genre, and with online shared worlds, you can play co-op with your friends. The building in this game looks phenomenal, and with a whole host of magical enemies to face up against, Nightingale looks set to be a magical addition to the survival crafter space. You can begin your realm walking adventures in Nightingale from February 22nd. If you too struggle to keep plants alive, Garden Life, a cozy simulator, is the ideal game for you. In this relaxing gardening game, you can create and nurture your dream garden by planting seeds, watering, fertilizing, and pruning your plants. Experience the joys of gardening as you restore an abandoned community garden to its former glory in story mode, unlocking new plants, tools, and ornaments along the way. Alternatively, you can unleash your creativity in the sandbox mode where you can freely design and arrange your garden. Garden Life is the perfect game to get your hands dirty, whether you have a green thumb or not, and you can play from February 22nd. Go up against a hostile environment in Pacific Drive, an upcoming first-person driving survival game. With your car as your only companion, you'll navigate the Olympic exclusion zone, exploring a reimagining of the Pacific Northwest and facing up against some supernatural dangers. You'll need to scavenge for resources, craft new equipment, and upgrade your car if you want to survive long enough to discover what the secretive organisation ARDA was up to. And with bizarre weather conditions, landscapes that are difficult to traverse, and experimental leftovers to face up against, this is sure to be a road trip of a lifetime. You can jump into Pacific Drive from February 22nd. Sort genetic samples as a cog in the corporate machine in Corponation, the sorting process. As a valued employee of the Ringo Corponation, you'll earn credits for sorting samples as a lab technician. But don't get ahead of yourself, because your credits will go straight back into the economy by paying your bills and purchasing decor for your room. In your time off, you can relax and unwind by shopping or playing on the state-approved gaming platform, and you'll need to work diligently while clocked on to ensure your samples are sorted perfectly. With a dystopian narrative and a group of rogue workers trying to recruit you, this is a story-rich life sim that you can dive into from February 22nd. Embark on a road trip adventure fueled by long-lost family secrets in open roads. After discovering a cache of old notes and letters in the attic of their house, Tess and her mother decide to go after the hint of a lost family treasure. You'll step into the shoes of Tess as she explores a series of long-abandoned family properties, searching for lost memories and treasure along the way. This is a first-person, hand-drawn exploration sim with a rich and relatable story with a side of mystery. You can uncover all of the family secrets in open roads from February 22nd. Cozy meets platformer in Promenade, a 2D platformer with a super cute style. You'll enter a magical kingdom where the great elevator has broken down and its pieces have been scattered throughout different places. You'll need to journey across various landscapes, collect the scattered pieces, and fix the elevator. Along the way, you'll encounter a variety of puzzle platforming challenges that you'll face with your best bud, a polyp with some serious skills that can help you take down enemies, jump higher, and solve puzzles. This is a cute platformer that is sure to bring a bit of cozy chaos to your screen, and you can jump into the game from February 23rd. In Minami Lane, a cozy street builder game, you'll get to create your own cozy neighborhood. You'll get to design your own street, construct and upgrade buildings, manage shops, and will need to ensure the happiness of your street goers. You have the freedom to choose the types of buildings, the products sold in your shops, and even set the prices. With an adorable Japanese-inspired style, you can customize your street with a decent range of different options, and you can have a lot of fun observing your residents to see what they like and dislike. This game is perfect for cozy gamers, and you can play from February 28th. That is a wrap on February's upcoming releases. If there's any I've missed, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Until next time, stay caffeinated.